hot wax dripping on this man's body. If he wails, it means he's not up to snuff, because the master doesn't like a slave who screams. But those who pass the test will still be hung up high, and the stench is removed with the use of aromatherapy underneath. This is a country where slavery has not been abolished in the 21st century. They stood in a line, waiting to be selected by the wealthy. When the man was sold to a rich family, his naive hope for a better life was quickly dashed. The estate manager demanded they build a fountain matching a photograph's design, threatening to feed them to the pets if they failed to complete it within 3 days. In the desert, after all, food was far more valuable than a slave's life. Fortunately, the man's previous education proved invaluable. He completed the task in just 2 days. While the owner praised the fountain's beauty, she couldn't bear the thought of such exquisite work being attributed to what she considered an ugly slave. She ordered his execution. In desperation, the man fled into the desert under cover of darkness. After days of grueling travel, he reached his village. Though friends urged him to return home, he had lost all faith in the family who had sold him into slavery. Instead, inspired by glimpses of American democracy and freedom he'd seen on television, he set his sights on emigrating to the United States. Working 5 jobs daily to save for immigration, he unexpectedly discovered his enslaved brother, whose legs had been broken by his masters. Desperate to fund his brother's medical treatment, the man offered his entire savings to the local gang, only to learn it wasn't even enough to cover a doctor's travel expenses. The gang leader proposed an alternative. If he would transport undocumented immigrants to America by boat, his brother could receive treatment under humanitarian aid. The journey began smoothly, but complications arose when a pregnant passenger went into labor with no doctor aboard. The cramped, poorly ventilated quarters caused passengers to lose consciousness, though the man managed to save them by dragging them into fresh air. Prioritizing his passengers' urgent medical needs, he chose to make a direct course for America at full speed, despite the increased risk of detection by authorities. After 2 sleepless days and nights at sea, they finally spotted the American coastline. However, the Coast Guard discovered them. While this meant deportation, it also meant they would receive the medical care they desperately needed. Though the man would never be able to immigrate to America again,